Every engine makes power. But how does that power actually get to the wheels? I'm going to quickly explain the differences between transmission types for any new drivers. If you are considering purchasing either an automatic transmission or manual transmission, knowing the difference between how a modern car and a motorcycle or tractor is important. At its core, moving a machine is a three-step process. The engine makes the power, the transmission transfers it, and the wheels put it to work. The engine can spin all day long, but if nothing connects it to the wheels, you're not going anywhere. Think of it like a hamster on a wheel. All that energy with zero movement. Let's look at 5 different ways machines solve this problem. A modern automatic car does all the thinking for you. It uses a torque converter, basically 2 fans facing each other in fluid, to connect the engine to the gears. It shifts automatically based on speed and throttle. You just drive. Easy. A manual Jeep or truck has a clutch pedal on the floor. Press it down and a friction disc physically separates from the engine's flywheel, completely disconnecting the engine from the wheels. You select your gear, release the clutch smoothly, and power flows again. It gives you more control, but requires more skill. Here's something important to understand. When that clutch is pressed in and the brakes aren't applied, the vehicle is free to roll on its own. And on a hill or uneven terrain, it will roll. This is exactly why hill starts and slow technical off-roading demand practice and good clutch control. A modern tractor or lawnmower with a hydrostatic transmission uses fluid pressure instead of gears. The engine drives a hydraulic pump, which pushes fluid to a motor that turns the wheels. On a tractor, you push a lever. On a mower, it's usually a pedal. But either way, push forward and you go forward. Pull back and you instantly reverse. No clutch, no gear shifting. Just smooth, simple control. For an antique tractor like the Ford 8N, clutch pedal, 3 forward gears, 1 reverse, you shift just like an old truck. Unlike most modern tractors, the Ford 8N has a live PTO that is not independent from the transmission. They share the same clutch. That means when you press the clutch to stop the tractor, you also disengage the PTO at the same time. Here's where it gets dangerous. If you're running a heavy implement like a brush hog, all that spinning mass has enormous momentum. When you disengage the clutch, that stored energy in the rotating blades can actually backfeed through the PTO shaft into the drivetrain and push the tractor forward, even with your foot on the clutch. The tractor can creep or lurch in a way that feels like it has a mind of its own. A simple motorcycle works similarly. It has a clutch, but the controls are spread across your hands and feet. Your left hand pulls the clutch lever. Your right hand controls the throttle and front brake. Your left foot shifts gears, and your right foot controls the rear brake. It uses a wet clutch, meaning the clutch plates are bathed in oil, which keeps things cool and smooth. The gearbox is sequential, so you click up or down 1 gear at a time. One thing unique to motorcycles: neutral sits between first and second gear, not at the end like you might expect. So the order goes: first, neutral; second, third, fourth. So whether it's fluid, friction, or hydraulics, every machine has a clever way of connecting power to movement. Once you understand that disconnect in the middle, everything makes sense. Drop a comment. Which one do you drive?